Week number 4 is about to get underway here in the Lone Star State. Texas Motor Speedway is a track known for its bad fast speeds and very physical racing. These two factors formulate into the high potential of big crashes. The Broncos and Browns start on the front row today after being involved in the Lap 5 accident last week. It's time to get going in Texas. Here's the command.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention down trackside to the one and only Swaggy C as he delivers those most famous words in motorsports.
Well, you know what they say. Everything's bigger in Texas. With that said, drivers, start your... Oh, shit. Screw you!
Oh my god, take a chill pill, Swaggy C. Well, the engines fire up here in Arlington, Texas as he is throwing a fit. We're getting ready to see another thriller today. Here's the matchups for the 4th race of the season. Can the Jaguars finally win the season? They are the only ones left to win. They'll have to do it against the New York Jets. And facing the Bills in today's race, it's the already 2-time overall winners, the Packers. You'll notice at the bottom that the Panthers and Redskins are not matched up and are on their bye week. However, they will compete in today's race by choice. We'll elaborate on that in a moment. Some other good matchups we have for the week are the Buccaneers and Bears, the Seahawks and Cardinals, and the Chiefs and Broncos. So, on a bye week, teams are not required to compete, however they do have the option. If teams choose to race, they are still eligible to compete for the overall win. This is a team's one and only chance though, where they can sit out if they so choose to regroup for the rest of the season. In this case, the Panthers and Redskins figured it would be more beneficial for them to try and get the overall win today. We'll see how it works out for them. Meanwhile, green flag is out here in the Lone Star State. Lead change here on lap 32, the Eagles get around the Broncos. And now sideways, and big contact with the outside wall. The Panthers. They happen to be one of the off-week competitors. What are the chances of that? Second caution of the day. The first caution of the day was for debris on the track back on the 24th lap of this race. But meanwhile, as you see in this replay, the Panthers got too high around the corner and they got out of the groove and smacked the wall hard. Very unfortunate end to the Panthers' day. Final lap in the first half, the Eagles have dominated so far, leading over 130 of the laps and probably a lot more to follow. Coming out of 4, they take the halftime caution. Down the backstretch into turn 3. Oh, we got trouble! Multiple cars collide entering the corner. It's the big one at Texas. This will obviously bring out the red flag. Man, we have cars on top of each other. The track is blocked. By far the biggest crash of the season thus far. We're getting word in total 14 cars are involved in this one. And at least a dozen are going to be out. It got started with the Texans getting turned by the Colts. They hit the wall head on hard. The Cardinals are jacked up. The Bears are up in the air and land on top of the Buccaneers. Then there's the follow-up wreck. Shut up, Snapchat. And this follow-up wreck just collects half a dozen more cars. Just huge wreck at Texas. But you know what they say? Everything's bigger in Texas. We have cars spinning and into the wall. The Falcons among them. We also saw the New York Jets and Baltimore Ravens get big damage in that deal. There they are right there. Well, I don't know what caution number this is, but all I know is that was a caution. Probably 5th or 6th or 7th, I don't know. But you saw in the replay the Falcons got turned by the Jets and all 3 get caught up and yeah, all 3 are going to be out, which sucks for them, but yeah. But hey, at least they aren't the Browns, am I right? Back to green flag racing on lap 214. The Eagles once again get the launch as the Rams struggle on the restart. Oh, now we got contact and up and over the New England Patriots, flipping and spinning on its top. The car comes to rest in turn 3 beside the outside wall. And we have just experienced the first ever NFL NASCAR Cup Series flip in history. It's a pretty big deal. And it all got started by the Dolphins making contact with the Rams. And at this point, the Rams don't know what they're doing and don't know how to control their race car. They are just wrecking everywhere. And they hit the wall and come back down and just clip the Patriots, which makes that car weight shift over onto its roof. And at this point, they're along for the ride. Back it in right there into the wall, and then they're going to hit the wall really hard right here and do a small little mini pirouette. That's not really pirouette, but yeah. And for the rest of the way, it just slides on its roof. I'm surprised the Seahawks got by that. They should have completely destroyed the Patriots car right there when it hit the wall again, but they didn't. They'll continue on. I should also mention that the Jaguars are involved because, yeah, rip. We got a crash in the fourth corner. It's Green Bay. Looks like the hot start to their season takes a hard hit here in Texas today. Showing you the replay here. Oh, they blew a right front. As you can see, the smoke trailing from the right front. And man, that sucks. Poor Packers. They are out of this race. It's going to be a very tough task to get around those Eagles. We have spinners on the track once again right as we restart this race. It is two NFC East rivals, the Cowboys and the Giants. And here's how it got started. See the spotlight over them right now. They were running 4th and 5th respectively. And, oh, I don't know what happened there. It looks like the Giants just got loose, and I don't know. And back it into the wall right there, and the Cowboys can't keep it off the wall either. They will both be out. 2 laps remain for Philadelphia. And we're going to have a caution because there's a car rounding into the wall on the backstretch. Oh, go figure, it's Cleveland. We're going to show you this first replay in real time of the Browns crashing. They spun it right there, and oof, what a big hit. I told you to shut up, Snapchat. Here's a slower motion one. Looks like the Browns got out of the groove, similar to how the Panthers did. Instead of hitting the outside wall, this time they hit the inside wall. Well, this shakes things up as the Cleveland Browns lose talent once more. We're going into NASCAR overtime to decide the outcome. In this case, a caution flew with a couple laps to go, so we will have a 1-lap shootout. If another caution comes out, there will be another restart. The maximum number of attempts allowed for a 1-lap shootout is 3. If a caution flies again on the 3rd and final attempt, the race will end under caution. So, let's give this a shot. The McDonald's pace car pulls off. White flag is out. Attempt number 1 at finishing this race. Oh, there's contact between the 2 front runners, and the Seahawks are having trouble keeping up. But here comes Kansas City. To the inside, they dive it in, but lose the nose of the car. The Eagles pull away to their first overall victory of the season. And that is how you dominate a race right there, boys. We're going to take a final look at the last lap effort by the Chiefs. That's just deja vu from the last race, how the Chiefs came oh so close to victory, but fell short yet again. And it looks like they kind of dove it in too early there, and we're gonna hit the inside wall. It just had to jerk it back to the right to keep off the wall. Yeah, they went for it though, and it didn't really work out. Chiefs finished 4th. The season is still young, and it's already lived up to a lot of its expectations. Here are the Week 4 results. Notice how we have no undefeated teams left after this race, and the Jaguars finally get their first victory. And to be honest, I think every single team on this page still has a legit shot at getting in the playoffs. Except for probably the Browns, that'll be a long shot. I don't think that we would have expected to see the Patriots, Vikings, and Steelers having this kind of start to the season, being at 1-3. But hey, that's how this series works. And boy, whether you like it or not, it sure is different. Well, next week, we're going to Martinsville. Short track racing. Enough said. I'm Cater Johns, awkwardly waving goodbye from Texas.